Hello, this is Noah Lee. This is my submission for CSC313 graphics design for our final project, which I believe we are loosely naming Sumo. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a great deal of stuff done since the last update. A lot of what I ended up doing was handled yesterday. I believe that my team actually we realized more recently that there is more than what was basically discussed on only our personal outline. I'm working on probably the audio and other graphics and audio changes tomorrow. For what I added this, for what I added since the last update, I added a very simple implementation to allow the car or whatever our player becomes to be able to move backwards. This is just replacing decelerate to instead be backwards. This makes a bit more sense in the context of our project than with the car simulation. I thought I added a change to my try fall function to support a stopping of the user being able to add motion. This is kind of more just a convenience feature to be able to more clearly state that the player is no longer able to move. What this does is we add a call to the car's Y position. We then add a change to a value that has been added to the car has fallen off edge. This is checked if the car's Y position is less than 0. I will actually add briefly here, this just being less than the minimum of X. Okay, I went ahead and added that change. All I did is instead of the car Y being outside of the bounds of the map, we instead have it be within that check. So the player must both be outside of the map and lower than the minimum 0. This is to implement in case this is just a catch that I just added just to catch the possibility of if we ever have a show function that goes vertical, if the player ends up being moved lower than the floor of the map, they will only be considered to have fallen off edge if they are also outside of the bounds of the map. Along with that, the only thing else that I changed is just adding a variable to the car to car itself. Okay, that's everything. I again apologize. This is probably going to be a little bit less than the 15 required. However, that was just on account of not having anything else to do before it's been too late to work on anything else in detail. Okay, thank you very much, and bye.